Welcome back to our course, Overcome Impostor Syndrome. Now that you have a better understanding of impostor syndrome and you've identified where you struggle with it, let's dig a little deeper. Again, make sure you've downloaded the follow-along guide I provided you for this course. Dr. Valerie Young, who after decades of research has become an expert on impostor syndrome, categorizes this condition into 5 subtypes. Most people who struggle with impostor syndrome fall into one or a mix of these subtypes. Here's the first, the perfectionist. Perfectionism is a common trait among those suffering with impostor syndrome. To see if that's you, ask yourself, do you feel like your work must be 100% perfect 100% of the time? Have you been accused of micromanaging? Do you overprepare? Do you fixate on your flaws or mistakes? Here's the second subtype, the superwoman. She works hard and relentlessly in the quest to measure up. To see if that's you, ask yourself, do you work harder and longer than others in your position or situation? Do you take on more responsibilities even when your plate's already full? Do you feel stressed out when you're not accomplishing and find it hard to get downtime? Do you push yourself to do more and more, no matter the toll it may take on your personal life? Here's the third subtype of imposter syndrome, the natural genius. She not only feels she has to do things perfectly, but also do them easily and fast. To see if that's you, ask yourself, are you used to excelling without much effort? If you don't get it right the first time, do you feel ashamed? Do you give up on things that don't come easily to you? Do you avoid challenges for fear of failure? Here's the fourth subtype, the expert. She feels she must know it all the time. To see if that's you, ask yourself, are you always seeking more training and certifications in order to feel qualified? Do you think you need to know everything about a task before you do it? Do you discount others' view of you as an expert? Do you refrain from asking questions for fear this will showcase what you don't know? And our final subtype of imposter syndrome is the soloist. She feels she has to go it alone. To see if that's you, ask yourself, do you feel that to count as a success, you have to get it done on your own? Do you refuse help from others? Do you believe others will not get it done as well as you? Does asking for help feel like a failure? To review, Dr. Young differentiates the subtypes by their focus areas. The perfectionist cares about how something is done. I should do everything perfectly. The superwoman cares about how many roles she can both juggle and excel in, whether parent, partner, hostess, worker, volunteer. I should do all my roles perfectly and easily. The natural genius cares about how and when accomplishments happen. I should not struggle to master anything on the first try. The expert cares about what and how much she knows or can do. I should know everything. The soloist cares about who completes the task. I should do it alone and can never ask for help. Here is your Module 2 assignment. Identify your subtype of imposter syndrome. I'm a mix of perfectionist and superwoman. What about you? Use the questions I provided for each subtype to complete this assignment. You'll find them in the follow-along guide you downloaded for this course.